Custom and Tradition, Intensive Listening. Member of Group 1, Reski Afat, Nurfaisa Pratiwi, and Asmarani. Introduction. From the interview of Weekly Books Review, we know that Dr. Robert is a professor of anthropology, specifically on cultural anthropology, and an author of a best-selling book, Changing Tradition in a Modern World. In the interview, Dr. Robert said that he has always been living side with so many cultures. Ever since he was a kid, he has been live in Japan, Thailand, and Egypt. That is the reason why Dr. Robert got interested to study anthropology. From the interview, Dr. Robert mentioned that there are 3 types of anthropology. That is linguistic anthropology, social anthropology, and cultural anthropology. Definition of custom. Custom is behavior or habit that is carried out from generation to generation, which is carried out repeatedly and becomes a characteristic of an area. And the next definition of tradition. Tradition is a way of behaving, thinking, for doing something that has been followed by people in a particular community, society, family for a long time. A tradition can be an idea, belief that is passed down from one generation to another.
Now we are going to talk about anthropology. What is anthropology? Dr. Roberts said, in general, anthropology is the study of humanity. It's a broad study of humankind around the world and throughout time. It is concerned with both the biological and cultural aspect of humans. In the interview, Dr. Roberts mentioned 3 types of anthropology. The first one is linguistic anthropology. Linguistic anthropology is a branch of anthropology that studies the role of language in social life of individuals and communities. Linguistic anthropology explores how language shapes communication. Language plays a huge role in society identity. Group membership are establishing cultural beliefs and ideology. The second type is social anthropology. What is social anthropology? Social anthropologists devote themselves to studying this variation all of its complexity, with a view to contributing to a broader understanding of what it is to be human, what unites us as human beings, as well as make us so diverse. The last type he mentioned is cultural anthropology. Cultural anthropology is one of many types of anthropology that study different culture around the world and how social and political change affect this culture. For example, exploring how language is learned and shared between cultures through linguistics.
In interview, Dr. Robert talked about the effect of technology on tradition around the world, the effect of modern technology on tradition around the world. As we all know, the introduction of modern technologies such as electricity, smartphones, and televisions has changed many of our customs and traditions. Example, thus the introduction of modern technology on our customs and tradition is bad things. While not entirely in spirits of pros and cons of technology, for better part it has greatly helped to make our lives better. It has not only able to save your important research as time and money, but also has worked well in unifying the world by turning into a global village which help people to easily overcome the culture, racial, and continental barriers.
And the last one, conclusions. Custom is a behavior or habit that is carried out from generation to generation, which is carried out repeatedly and becomes a characteristic of an area, and tradition is an inheritance from agnators, is related to beliefs or beliefs that have certain function. It does not matter where the custom and tradition come from. All we have to do is respect this custom. I think it's enough from our group. If you have any question, you can ask. Thank you. Bye bye.